Okay, this is 86. 86 is a code word that means throw it in the garbage. This is my continuing series on clearing the toxic past. It has to do with ways that your inner child was traumatized because of the brutality of human society and the humans who inherited cycles of abuse from their parents' generation and their grandparents' generation. Clearing the toxicity. Just a few days ago, one of my friends sent me a link to an article about a young man, maybe 24, who was going on about something to do with his religion, making him violent towards other people. It's very, very hard to deal with people who are brainwashed by religions. Very hard to deal with them. I mean, in a lot of countries' constitutions, freedom of religion is enshrined. So much so that people who have got religious biases, prejudices against other people, have got a legal standing to have prejudices against other people because of their religions. We live in a very toxic society that approves of people having religions that allow them to justify having bigotry towards other people, to justify having hate towards other people, and to be able to go and drag these oppressed people into a courtroom where they have to pay for a lawyer and stand in front of a judge and try and defend themselves. This is insanity. It's brutality, it's traumatic, and it is because we have inherited a really broken society and a really broken world. Love is a sickness. That's the way I pretty much feel about love. It's a sickness. Because anyone that I know who's involved with love relationships seems to get hurt. Seems to get hurt and seems to get hurt. Love is a sickness. Religions are also at fault because of religious morality police. It's a really hard topic to talk about religious persecution. The Roman Catholic Church condones homophobia. One of the largest religions on the planet condones homophobia. And then we're not even talking about the pedophile priests. there is something intensely wrong with the Roman Catholic Church. And there's other branches of, Protestant Southern Baptists that pastors who are really homophobic. Islamic mullahs who are highly homophobic. Certain members of the Islamic faith that seem to have a deep hatred towards people of the Jewish faith, and some of the same going back the other way. We have got a lot of trouble because of love is a disease as a belief. It was my experience. I saw it throughout the years. Horrible breakups where people were just a mess because someone that they thought they loved went cold on them, went very cold-hearted on them. Is there anything more traumatic than a broken heart? So if you're going to 86 anything, it's going to be love, because it's so toxic. People have so much trouble with it. If you 86, in other words, throw love in the garbage and say it's toxic, avoid it, then you're going to do a bypass around your heart. The energy centers, the acupuncture centers, the chakra system is designed so that you have energy flowing through your heart. But the heart represents love. And if you've been traumatized because of love, either something you experienced or something your parents experienced, siblings, friends, just seeing society at large, the story is in Japan that young people don't date. It's just a huge issue around love, avoiding love. So there's a bypass that goes on. So the energy that maybe comes down through your crown and goes down your spine and grounds right out through your feet into the earth. With people who have got huge issues with love, the energy has got to bypass the heart because you've got so much trauma, you don't want to run any energy through your heart. So why do we have rampant epidemics of heart disease? This is one of the problems. People say it's DNA or it's bad diet. Every disease is caused by toxic memories. So, in people that bypass the heart, their energy systems in their bodies are all screwed up. So screwed up because they're running energy around the heart instead of through the heart. And I can't tell you how many different kinds of diseases are due to problems with love. But if you want a good idea, you can either get a copy of Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life, Or you can just look for Louise Hay on Google, for example, and look at what she says the cause of disease is. And always, every single disease that Louise Hay lists is some problem with love, lack of love for yourself. Every single disease she somehow is related to lack of love, primarily for yourself, because you were traumatized, brutalized, and you're not running energy correctly through your energy system, your human energy system, because of all this, and it results in disease. Love is a sickness. It's not supposed to be a sickness, but on our unbelievably toxic society here, on society plural, all over the planet, love is a disease, and it's ingrained in our institutions, and it's ingrained in everything that we do. Now, I'm going to give you another example of something not related to love, but something related to people's belief that germs cause disease. This is so ingrained in human beings. From an early age, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Use antiseptics. The truth of the matter is that your immune system can deal with all kinds of stuff. But because you are not working properly, because your human energy system is so screwed up because of all the toxic memories that you've got in your memories, in your memory system, your energy systems are all screwed up, which means that your human organs are all screwed up. It means your immune system is totally screwed up. And on top of that, you've got your mental and emotional brain screwed up. And we're always looking to Big Pharma to come up with a new drug to cure diseases. And you see the side effects. The side effects are worse than a lot of the diseases they're designed to cure. Why do we take antibiotics so much? Why doesn't our immune system work? I'll give you an example. Seagulls. Seagulls go to garbage dumps and they eat garbage. You know, on a hot summer day in New York City when it's 95 degrees, seagulls will be eating garbage, rotting garbage. Seagulls will shit on their own feet. Or they'll shit and then they'll go and walk in it. Why is it that seagulls seem to be immune from all of what we consider pathogenic bacteria and viruses that you would find in a very hot environment in a garbage dump that's full of, let's figure it out, food waste, people that have babies, they throw their Pampers full of shit and piss into, the garbage bag, and the seagulls are into all of this stuff. The seagulls don't get sick. Their immune systems are amazing. Why is it that our immune systems aren't as good as the seagulls? Seagulls don't have toxic memories. That's the only reason. So, seagulls are birds. They're, quite closely related to mammals. And what about the rats in the garbage dumps? Why is it that rats don't get sick from all these bacteria and viruses? Why? They're mammals. We're mammals. And we get sick from this stuff? No, we don't. We're just told that's what causes it. And maybe it is because our human biocomputer is so screwed up because of traumas related to self love, and because we bypass our heart and we're running energy. Like, I'm talking about things like prana and chi. If you look up those things, they're energy. And we're not running it through our bodies correctly because we are so screwed up. So screwed up. And all of our diseases of our organs are also designed, they're also caused by this kind of problem. Why did I say designed? Because in our world, diseases are designer diseases. You know how much the budgets are for the militaries of the world. And a huge part of military budget goes into creating bioweapons. Designer diseases. And these designer diseases are released on the public to test them. Am I wearing a tin hat? No. And they also tested nuclear weapons. Open air blasts of nuclear weapons, and the fallout went all over civilian areas in their own countries. The United States and the Soviet Union. So, in addition to all of these designer bioweapons, we have got these other kinds of stuff. And then we have all the pesticides that are mass produced. Oh my God, there's just so much toxic stuff. But is it the toxic stuff that's really affecting us? Don't worry too much about the toxic stuff. Because it's mostly, if you as a human think that you're a physical organism, because we certainly look that way, then you're going to buy in to the idea that you are a material girl. Madonna song. You're not. You are a consciousness. You are a consciousness. And all the problems that outpicture as disease are problems in consciousness. To clear your consciousness, you have to basically clear out all the toxic crap that you have learned through the years on planet Earth. And there's more on the series to come. Please tune in. I'm Harry Weaver. 86, oh my God, there's so much toxic shit that is taught and believed. I got a lot to talk about.